Claire, people very often ask me this, and I realized I never asked you myself. How long did you study and teach yoga before we started the Yoga Nest?
Well, teach any class, I become a student to learn from so many teachers and to listen to people. Yes, it was a long journey before I start to do yoga, to teach yoga.
Hmm. And then you traveled to India, and I didn't ask you then, but you chose to go to Saraswati, which was not the typical Ashtangi yogi to do. Can you tell me more about why?
Yes, so when we went to India, we choose to study with Saraswati. She's the mother of Sarah, and she also the first female who learned Sanskrit officially at the school, and also started yoga when not so many women in it. The choice come natural for me because I think when I step into the world of yoga in India, I feel there is um the yoga world that is dominated by men.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, outside is a different picture.
Mm.
But inside India is mostly for men and male dominated yoga.
Mm.
And when I practice with Saraswati, I experience a difference.
Mm.
Mm.
In what way did you experience that difference?
So usually, this is was what I felt was that when I was taught yoga, usually I taught how to um, uh, do exactly what the teachers say, what tradition will teach us, which is I have totally respect for the tradition,
Mm.
the culture. But when practice with the woman like Saraswati, I feel the difference because she never be there to correct me, but I feel the empowerment.
Mm. And this stayed with you also returning from India.
Yes, I have that sense of the inner insight,
Mm-hmm.
and I that's what I studio that feel peace, inclusive, feel safe for every student, feel seen and feel supported.
Mm-hmm. And later, we also been working on conscious flow. In what way in what way have you brought this with you into conscious flow?
That's a very interesting question because I chose to go to filial yoga teacher when we were in India, and I also want to bring that sense of inclusive and also peace when we teach yoga, and when we start concept flow. I also bring the same kind of mindset and the same insights. So we start to work with the female developer. The as in the team, the concept flow team,
Mm.
there is a female developer that work closely with us on daily basis when
Mm.
we were now. Yes, I chose to work in that way because it reflect my principle.
Mm.
So it reflects the way that I want to empower women.
Wonderful, yeah. I've also seen how including females in male-dominated occupation is both empowering to men and women. And I see how female leadership is also taking on a completely different shape when they're not trying to, what could I say, match up with the masculine expectations, right? Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And also start with when we start do yoga next. Uh, when I try to bring the insight when I would train, so it's not excluding men, but it's more like feel safe and also in a way to empower women, trust the intelligence.
Mm. Yeah, I think it's the same for men. You mentioned earlier that in inside of India it's a male-dominated community, and outside it's very much a female-dominated environment.
And you mean in yoga?
In yoga, yeah. And I also remember from my first times at yoga, that was something that held me back a little bit, feeling that women domination, expectations that sitting around that this is a thing for ladies. And I can imagine women feeling the same when they're entering a workspace which is dominated by men.
Exactly. Especially in technology, this is usually workspace for men.
Mm.
At first, it feel risky to have to choose a female software developer. She had the sense of intuitive,
Mm.
also trust her intelligence, and everything will be all right if I think we are not just men and women. We don't have to prove our sense of worth twice. Although it's still the reality is that female developer, they still have to prove themselves twice in the environment.
Yeah, I see. So I understand that it feels risky, but and then I think that one learning that I've had over the years is each and every individual come with different perspectives, but also when it comes to male and females, there are some learned expectations that comes around, and we need to have those both those perspectives, all those values into the mix, creating good products, good technology, good work environments, and a very good yoga class, right?
Exactly. I believe that when the team have the learning mindset, when the team have psychology safety, not just because they're male or female, when there's a team collaborating, work together, that create the safe environment and bring more satisfied with the outcome of the concept. We have been with the team for a shorter time, but we exit what we set out of the goal when we start to work with the team. So we achieve all the goal and the OKR. Say that I'm very happy. I'm satisfied with the way that especially when we have females already.
Yeah, and I share that impression with you. So do you think it would be very different if it was only men working on that team?
I think that would be some difference because usually everything require the balance, yin and yang, and especially in yoga, we believe in yin and yang, the energy. And when they have a female software developer, it brings up so many insights that I believe that if we have the team only only male the software developer, we will lack them some those the important insights.
Yeah. In a way, I think when we try to make a product which is going to support an inclusive wellness industry, right, with both men and women, and I do believe if we don't have the same inclusivity when we build it, it'll be harder to reach that outcome.
Exactly.
Very, very nice discussion we've had today. And then of topics that have been living inside of us all the time without us really talking.
Yes.
It's funny that we're talking about it here, on a podcast or the
Yes, yes, yes. So I feel that I share the same feeling with you because we are here in Vietnam at the end of 2024 test and passed away at the ID 2 years. So it's more than 7,000 hours sitting here in Vietnam and that's exactly rewarded for all our efforts past 2 years, more than 2 years. Work will be 7,000 hours.
to understand because this is an ever evolving.
It is just a
product.
start. In the start of the concept.
So the next step is now that we are going to, pressure test this.
No, we already pressure test the idea for the last few years. Now we bring the prototypes. Yes. Validate the market inside.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Just pressure test the applications out. So I think there are people out there that might want to get their fingers on this app. Someone really, really want to take part in testing this one. Should they do?
Just download TensorFlow on Apple Store. And then if you are a student, you can download the app. If you are a teacher, and send us an email and we are going to send you an invitation. The community is quite exclusive now because we want to work with the best yoga teacher. We want to have yoga teacher scale up the business. So if you're ready to scale up the business, transform your what you love, which is teaching yoga, send us in.
Yeah. So the first early adopters are by invitation, right? Thank you.
For having me.
Thank you for following us.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
See you in 26.